Hello everybody, now on AFM here, and we just got some breaking news regarding The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and they're offering actually a season pass, or they call it an expansion pass, that's going to be going on sale on March 3rd. That's the launch of the Switch and the launch of the game itself, both on the Wii U and the Switch. So let's get some facts, through some facts first. The season pass or the expansion pass will cost $20, and it was going to be having like 3 phases or waves of DLC. You cannot buy these 3 DLC separately. You have to get the season pass, and they'll be offered in waves. The first wave is going to be on launch today with some 3 new treasure chests, and they're all found in the Great Plateau. They contain useful items in quotations, and there's exclusive in-game clothing. What I've been gathering here right now, I think so far we can see that Link is going to be able to wear like a shirt that has the Nintendo Switch logo. I don't know how powerful or how weak that will be in terms of stats, but that's what's being offered so far. DLC Pack 1 will include Cave of Trials, the challenges, the well-known enemy and boss gauntlet that's been released in the past like Legend of Zelda titles, a hard mode, and an additional map feature. We don't know what that is, and this will be coming out at summer 2017. And the holiday will have DLC pack number 2, which has an all-new story, all-new dungeon, and additional features. It's very vague. I think they're going to be working on this post-release. So as this show is being called the double-edged sword, it does contain a double-edged sword, this piece of news. On one hand, I love that Nintendo's expanding on a Zelda game via DLC. I think this is the first major game in the series, aside from Hyrule Warriors, which is a spin-off. So that's a really good thing that they're doing, especially you're going to see like a new story, and then you could play the game like it offers more longevity for the game post-release. On the other hand, I'm really baffled by the price point. I'm baffled by how they're handling it, because previously, for me personally, right now, I don't see that they're handling this too well. I find it to be a bit of a ripoff, a bit too expensive. Plus, we've seen how they handled Mario Kart 8 and Hyrule Warriors and Smash. The prices and the expansion packs for these games are absolutely amazing, and they're really pro-consumer, and they're really friendly, especially when you see Mario Kart, for example. They tell you could buy the DLC pass and then you could either buy it separately or buy it in a combo, and if you buy the combo, you get a price reduction. So it's very, very cool. The value of that game, especially Mario Kart 8, was absolutely amazing, and with Hyrule Warriors they really did it brilliantly too. So I'm baffled that they are handling Zelda in a very different manner. It seems like they just want to maximize profits. 20 is not too much, but in the same time I won't feel ripped off, but it is expensive, first of all, especially since Cave of Trials and hard mode are traditional features that have been distributed in Zelda titles before for free, packed in the game. So why they're offering this in summer and why they're offering it with a price, it baffles me. Especially DLC Pack 1 doesn't seem too interesting to me, because these are things that should be in the game by default. So it doesn't seem like that creative. It doesn't seem like they're going out of their way. With DLC Pack 2, obviously, they are going out of their way to create new content, but is that new content? So all the 20, for me personally, the 20 depends on DLC Pack 2, and nothing more. Everything else is just like, I don't want to, I'm calling it icing on the cake, but it's not a cake. If the cake is made of turd, I would say this is the best thing that I could come up with. Icing on the cake is made of turd. So that's the expression that I'm going for here. It's just like the launch things. It's really obvious, painfully obvious that they're offering it just to basically let people or incentivize people to get the DLC pass on launch day, even though we're expecting the major content to come on summer and come on fall 2017. And obviously everybody who pays 20 the big chunk of the content or the cake itself will be coming on fall, which is the new story and the new dungeon or whatever they're going for DLC Pack 2. So that's where it's gonna pay off. But is it gonna be worth 20, or is it just gonna be like a 2-hour, 3-hour thing you're gonna be finished with immediately? I'm expecting the latter, obviously. It would be surprising if it goes on longer, and maybe after they see a backlash or a negative reception from this, they're gonna be like focusing on DLC Pack 2 to be bigger, like in terms of replay value and longevity. I highly doubt it, but you never know. From March until fall, we don't know what's gonna happen from now until then. That's the only thing that's gonna be justifying the 20 price point. Everything else is nothing. Like DLC Pack 1 is really disappointing to me, and the launch bonus chests or whatever are obviously like a cheap thing to incentivize people and Zelda fans to buy this game. And what's sad about the whole thing is I'm gonna be talking like I'm gonna seem like what I'm gonna be saying right now is gonna be really like contradicting myself. I'm saying all this negative stuff, but I'm in the same time my head is telling me maybe I'm gonna jump into this. I might buy this. See how weird this is? I'm sure a lot of people, who are listening to this feel the same way. I mean, like, man, Nintendo, you're really like stretching my wallet here, but at the same time I might consider going for it just because I'm a Zelda fan, and it's incentivizing me. They're smart. They're really, really smart. They're damn smart. Like that's the way that marketing and incentivizing consumers should go. They're doing a really smart thing, but at the same time I'm seeing what I'm falling for that trap. I know what they're doing, but I'm gonna fall for it because I'm gonna buy it. A lot of people like vote with their wallets. Hey, don't buy it, and wait for it. But at the same time, it's just 20. It's like it's not breaking my bank here. Obviously, for some people it is, but it doesn't seem like too much in comparison to a lot of season passes that are coming up with $30 and $40 price points. But it's just like it doesn't seem like it's worth 20, or the 20 is going to be coming in much, much later. So I really hope they work on DLC Pack 2. That's the only way out of their, like, I would say, blunder here with what they did previously. It's just sad, and I don't know if a lot of people out there feel the same way regarding my stance up on the whole thing. Yeah, I'm saying negative things, but my head is telling me, hey, okay, I might check this out. I might like just break a 20 for it. Maybe not on launch day, maybe later. But I just don't know what to say. It's I'm really curious of how you guys think. Actually, I want to know your reaction to this. Are you like adamant of like, I'm gonna vote for my wallet even though I'm gonna buy the game on launch or whatever for the Wii U or for the Switch? Will you vote for your wallet and just keep that 20 and save it, or are you like you would bypass the negatives and just say, okay, I'm because I'm a fan, because I like Nintendo, because I love Zelda, just gonna pay that extra 20 and get it over with, even though you're not gonna get the value of it immediately. It's this really like a dichotomized world of marketing and consumerism that a lot of people like to give flack to. I'm sure you'll find a lot of news outlets and YouTubers, especially people like Jim Sterling, who are really like advocating against season passes and how the day one items and day one bonuses and pre-order things are like really anti-consumerism and they're not really friendly, and obviously these developers and publishers are ripping us off. You're gonna find a lot of this commentary on YouTube. But I'm like I said, for me, I'm taking that middle ground approach. I see the negatives. I see how they're like trying to maximize profits, and they're really like incentivizing people and fans especially. And it's gonna work. This season pass is gonna be successful. No matter how much I complain, or no matter how much Jim Sterling or anybody else complains, it's gonna be successful. A lot of people are gonna buy it because it's not like as expensive as the season passes that we've been seeing in other games like Fallout 4 and whatnot. It's still a 20. It's not like a 40. You know, not like buying 2 games in one. You're not buying another game. It's just, it's not as expensive as I expect. But at the same time, when I'm seeing the contents, I clearly see that it's ripping me off a bit. It does seem that they're offering things that were free in previous Zelda games as a priced like thing. And in addition, if they were to release the DLC pack separately, I would understand. Like, okay, DLC 1, if you want to buy it, you buy it, you know, and you just wait for DLC pack 2 and pay a 5 or a 10 for it. I would be completely for that, but they're not doing that. They're not separating it like Mario Kart 8, which is very strange. Like I said, they know how to do this, but they chose not to. And I don't think this is from the developers. This is something from Nintendo executive. This is something that they did because they want to just maximize profits and save on launch day. Like, okay, everybody's going to be paying us at 20, and we're going to maximize profits there. But yeah, that's it with this double-edged sword episode, and I hope you enjoyed my rambling here. I've repeated myself a lot, but I just want to take that point home. And I'm really curious with thoughts and impressions and reactions of you guys. I want to see how you guys are thinking. Are people thinking like similar to my mentality? Like, okay, I see that they're ripping me off. I see what they're doing in terms of marketing. They're not tricking me. I'm not being tricked, but I'm falling for the trap willingly. I'm gonna fall for the trap willingly and just pay that 20 just because I want to play more Zelda. And even though I'm not gonna get the payoff until later. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Catch you later with another video. Peace out.